So this movie called Divinity dropped on Shudder the other day, and I went to check it out. And even though it technically came out in like December, late December of 2023, I'm gonna count this as a 2024 movie because I'd never even heard of this damn thing. It just finally dropped on Shudder. Maybe it was on like VOD and I completely missed it, but this is the first I'm hearing of it. And since it just dropped on Shudder, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's not going to make my top 10 of the year anyway, so it doesn't really honestly matter. So, Divinity. This stars Stephen Dorff, Scott Bakula, who I haven't seen in quite a little while, and I couldn't believe it. He actually has like a actual role in this where he acts and has some moments, has some big moments, and this is Mike O'Hearn. A lot of you would probably have no idea who the hell that is, but my brother and I, especially my brother, is obsessed with Mike O'Hearn, Baby Don't Hurt Me memes. If you haven't seen this, he's a bodybuilder, and they put these memes out there to that song like Baby Don't Hurt Me, but they like slow it down. And everyone, they do it like more slow, and there's like these really, really dark, like offensive jokes that are on there. Hilarious. My kind of humor, my brother's kind of humor for sure. One of them is like, today class we're gonna finger paint, and then it shows down below. It's like a kid named Paint, and he's like all sad and like scared. Because they're going to finger paint. Got it? Anyway. All right. So, Mike O'Hearn. Couldn't believe it. God, what is this movie about? This is such a bizarre movie. This is like one of those artsy flicks that, the people who love it are going to, claim the people who didn't like it just didn't get it. And that's fine. Then I guess I just didn't get it. But this is about this like mogul Stephen Dorff plays, who's like in a quest for immortality because of this like serum divinity crap that he's created, and this is like some future world. It's so hard to explain because none of this is even remotely reality. It's all artistic. The world is all artistic. Nothing resembles any form of reality that we understand. Of course, you can look for the metaphors and the social commentaries about, plastic surgery and people trying to hold on to their youth and live forever and look young forever and all of that stuff. The movie is in black and white. We have this mogul who's kidnapped by these like twins. And then there's this other woman who is like trying to help them. Man, as far as the plot line goes, I don't even know what was happening half this movie. It's not super complex, right? Like it's not a complex film. It's actually fairly simple, but the world and everything happening in the movie is so bizarre and so stretched out that you kind of just get lost along the way and like, what is this movie even trying to say? What in the fuck is happening here? This is just artsy for art's sake. In my opinion, this is like one of those art student films that you're watching and you're just like, what the fuck is happening? And I don't know. And if I'm too stupid to get the movie, that's fine. I don't really care. Whatever it is. It definitely wasn't working for me. You have Bella Thorne in here as well. Her character, I have no fucking clue. She's talking to like a whole bunch of women that can like phase in and out of reality, who are all like supermodels, and I think they're like sex clones or something, because they're like in these cases later in the film. And they're all naked, and there's a lot of beautiful naked women in this movie. Not for very long, but there is a good amount of them. That was a plus. But man, I don't know, man. There was something really cool in this. At the end, they have this like huge battle between some people, and this is done in like claymation, but like really good claymation that's like supposed to look like them, but it's clearly like claymation. And that big fight goes on. I liked that a lot. That was like cool artistic filmmaking there. I really dug the hell out of that because it kind of gets like very monstrous, and it's like one way to have done it, and instead of like CGI and all of that. I dug that. I really liked that, and that made the film end really strong. And then it has this kind of like last second that I think is, it's trying to say something, which I kind of got, but I don't know. I was so uninvested in the rest of the film, and like the romance that they're trying to have with one of the twins and the girl, and some kind of like family with Stephen Dorff, Mike O'Hearn, and Scott Bakula, and like he's rejecting his father and stuff like I don't. And then the brothers are like, I don't know, man. This one was way too. It's not about being weird. Like, I like weird films if I connect with them. I just didn't with this one, right? So I just couldn't get myself invested in this one. But I don't know. If you're somebody who's super into bizarre art house films that are more about style over substance, or maybe you'll resonate with the substance and you'll be like, what are you talking about? There's so much substance in this. Why don't you go back to your dumb slasher movies, you moron? Okay, I will. But I checked it out, At least I sat down and watched it. And just, didn't resonate with me. But check out a trailer at least and see if this is your vibe. It just wasn't vibing with me. It was cool to look at. So I think there's some artistic flair here that I can appreciate. But I gotta have something more to bite into, chew on, in one way or another. And I couldn't get that out of this film. So that's that. It's on Shudder. Let me know. Bye.